digital marketing, internet marketing, or sometimes we hear online marketing. I know these days with COVID situation coming, we see many businesses opening their eyes on the importance of internet. But we choose to share this video today to just be able to remind people, even though we're moving things more online, it doesn't take away the principles that guide us as human beings. So today in this video, I would like to bring up some key things that you need to think of when you start actually exploring or looking to strengthen or move to online. If you remember in one of the video, we mentioned when you look the environment we're living in, there are 5 key things that brought us to 5 foundations that you need in your business in the prior video. And if you didn't watch it, you can look in the series, or we may put the link in the description. So before we go then further into that, just remember our process, our philosophy, follow what we call the PPP principles, how we can use them in our personal lives and how we can use them for profit, PPP. Because before even the business, before even your professional life, there's a person behind, right? So the 5 elements that we mentioned, first of all, as a principle around us, was earth, if you look, right? Water, energy, the core that make the gravity system, right? And the air. So moving online, you have to always think about the 5 key things that you need to prepare. So just remember this. Internet is not replacing human being. It's a tool for us to use. And we'll be talking a lot about this whole arena of the online, the digital marketing, okay, in our upcoming videos. But I want to hear in this video specifically to mention the foundation that you need to think of before even doing anything else. The internet, seen as a tool, today is bringing us to get to the right prospect or right client at the right time and at the right place. Because this video we're doing today, right now, when I'll be sleeping, maybe in sleeping like this evening, right? It will be airing somewhere on our YouTube channel or on our social media, but I'm not there. And I can be reaching to actually more people that I can do by myself being there face to face. So it's a tool. We have just to keep that in mind, because we see so many business owners thinking it will replace or it's something that will do all the work. But if we don't take in account the principle before even we get there, then we'll be just putting our business in trouble. Same thing with the 5 key elements in our environment that we use to define the 5 fundamental things you need to put as pillars in your business, right? Today, we're going to move that online. Because one thing online that you don't own is, one thing you own, right, is your website. Okay, I'll correct that. One thing you own online is your website. All the social platforms, Facebook here, LinkedIn, you just leveraging or capitalizing to build your presence there. For proof, when Facebook wake up, they change their privacy, or they change the setting, or they change. We saw many people lose just their followers or even their target market online like that. So before even thinking about using those, not that is bad, because again, all those we actually use them to help clients build also build the links back to their website, right? But the website is what you own. And to get a website, the first thing you need to do, you'll have to buy a domain name. I'm sure you know all the all the list or the process of this, because that's your land online. And then you need to secure it. So when you start thinking again about digital, online, internet marketing, think about your website first. And there are 5 things I will share with you that you always need to keep in mind when you're building the site. The first one, after you have your domain name and you have everything prepared, okay, is to think about the structure and the design of your site. Because out there, we all know is algorithm working for us. And those algorithms need to be able to scroll through information in an easy way. Then the structure matters. Just like the same way you build your house, the structure of the house matters. You don't want to take 5 hours to find the restroom, or when you're hungry, it takes you 2 hours to maybe find where the kitchen is, right? Same thing, right? The algorithm want to be able to see things fast, because that's what internet brings to us, right? Do things fast than what we can do ourselves as human. But it doesn't stay far away from what? The principles. So after the structure, you need to think about securing. Security is the second most important thing, because we know the good and the bad will always be part of life. People are out there just thinking on how to harm other people. You can't fight that, but you can go around that. So think about security, because now even the algorithm for the searches, either as LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, they're search engines. They also rely on the credibility of your site by the level of security that is on your site. That's the second thing you need to keep in mind when you're looking into building your website, because again, don't start anything online without knowing that you have your own property online, okay? The third one is to make sure after you secure the site, you have a good structure on the site that is mobile ready. What do we mean here by mobile ready? Today we all know through or from our mobile phones, right? Our devices, we do most of the things on those devices. And you don't want a website that is not compatible with a cell phone, is not compatible with a tablet. And we're moving away from everything about desktops. And you can also have the chance to test that with whoever is developing your website for you. Now, once you do that, you need to think about the speed of your site. Remember, it takes the algorithm, let me go with Google, less than 1 second to find millions of information. There are more than 1 billion websites out there. So if your site is not running fast, to come as a result, the algorithm will not even pin your website or find that website, because it's just tough for the website to download, for the algorithm to go through your pages. It will be tough. Speed, you need to look at that and verify that actually every day. That's what we do even for our client. Make sure that links are not broken, the site's still performing, or at a good speed. The fifth element, which is actually the most important, I reserve it at the end to speak more about it, is building your site content strategy. We are all out there looking for information. We are all out there looking for content. You need to have a content strategy. What are you, or what will you be feeding to your prospects who are looking for solution? The content strategy will help you build your page's authority and then your website authority. And the authority is linked to the credibility, is linked to the good information that comes from your site. So that's why when you take sites like Google or Facebook, right, they're all around 100. The authority is measured from a scale of 1 to 100. If you're not familiar on how to find that, feel free, you can reach out to us. These 5 elements are key for you to be able to know that your site is in a good position. And talking about content, let me not forget here. Sometimes we ignore that producing videos is also content. And Mark, who's here working with us on this project, on giving the information, sharing the principles, is helping not just us, but all our clients to position their content too through videos. We'll have his link also in the description. You can reach out to him. Because content can come as a written, as a voice, or as a video. Now, as we do in all our videos, we always share a tip. You may already have a website. If you want to know how your website is performing, just go to wEquipu.seo.com. You will see a tool there. It's a free tool. Put your website. It will give you a report on things that you need to fix. And if you can do them by yourself, great. If not, just remember there is help out there for you. You don't need to actually see yourself alone in this process of building your business. Remember, our philosophy is reminding us every time when we don't know where we're going, just look back from where we came from in our humanity. So until I see you to the next video, I want you to keep that in mind. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for putting your comment. See you to the next video.